Come on, you two. Good morning, guys. Sorry, we have two extremely rambunctious pups right now. Seem to have way more energy than they know what to do with. Get away from them. Go. We're going to have to start doing this devotion thing somewhere off to itself. I'm not going to... Okay, anyway. And seeing the multitude, he went up into the mountain and... Go on, you two! And when he was set, his disciples come unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, and theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye, the men shall reveal you. Blessed are ye, when men shall reveal you and prosecute you, and shall say all manners of evil against you, firstly, for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is in your reward in heaven. For so prosecuted they are prophets which were before you. In other words, they're going to, the last part of it, that kind of makes everything seem a little nicer. Y'all quit with the tripod. Go. Sorry, it's kind of hard to concentrate when you got puppies running at your feet and they keep getting into the water, and then they're sprinkling water all over the place. And anyway, it's Matthew chapter 5 from verse 1 all the way through 12. What? Don't matter if anybody's on there or not. Somebody will get the message. Blessed are ye when men shall reveal you and prosecute you, and shall say all manners of evil against you falsely for my sake. That one's rather interesting. Kind of makes it easier to forgive your trespassers. You understand that they're going to do that either which way. People that strive for the word of God are going to be prosecuted in every which way by everyone. trust me, we get a lot of it, and we're getting even more and more hate mails. And ones that want to destroy demons and things like that. Anyhow, yeah, I don't want to get on that topic. Anyway, for those of you, yeah, one of you is in. I'm sorry you already missed the devotion. You got to rewind. But we did do morning devotion for this morning. We're going to finish getting ready. Got a lot of things to do. I don't have very much time to spend on the camera. And for those that enjoy watching us, I'm very sorry that we're not going to be able to do very much videos today because we do have a lot to do. But judging by the comments, I'm starting to think that most of you are going to be pretty happy that we're not on today. So there you go. And no, I'm not letting them get to me. I just got one in particular that really working my last nerve. It's funny when you bring somebody into your home and help them, how they can. I don't know who that is. Who is that?
I have no clue. Leave a message.
The 800 number. They can. Anyway,
Where gets the pack?
there's one guy that was here. He happened to be here. He happened to come from down there at Gooning Camp, but has been giving us an awful lot of trouble, and I've realized that maybe he needs more prayer than what we've been giving it. So
Like she just knocked the shower down.
just so you know, Hoodoo, we do pray for you.
Thank you, Lord.
We definitely pray for you every which way we can. I understand you come to gather demons, and you did that with Mike and them, according to you. But yet you're badgering at a family that is doing nothing more than growing in Christ and trying to do their best to do to help everyone around them, because that is the right thing to do. But these accusations and these threats, especially these threats that are life-threatening threats, you know, I don't wish harm on anyone, but I hope you know, if you know the Bible as well as you say you do, or you know any kind of religion as well as you say you do, I hope you know that there is a special place in hell for people that do things like that. I'm sorry for everyone else that loves watching us and sees all this stuff, but you know, when I wake up every morning and I wake up to this hoodoo, whatever guy bashing on me big time. I mean, literally, he's the voice behind these paused faces of me, you know, these voiceovers and stuff like that. Yeah, people. Yeah, I caught that one comment. I'm not reading the comments, but I did happen to catch that one. Yeah, he's wanting everybody to suffer because of $600 that he says was owed to him by not me,
through your music.
By Mike.
That was enough.
And you know
so we suffered through his music.
That's enough. That I know, but when you wake up every morning like that, it gets kind of hard to do what you're doing. But I want to thank him though, because you know you made it very apparent that a lesson that I've already learned many times before, but yet you've made it apparent again. Just because you bring them into your home and help them out, and you know, you sat right here on that very couch and took dabs with us, and then in that thousands of dollar diesel truck that you say that you had, that thing wasn't worth no thousands of dollars. You'd be lucky if you get 1,000 out of it. But just my personal opinion, I am entitled to that. Sorry if that hurt your feelings, but we offered you in. You were looking for dabs because Mike wouldn't share with you or something or another. I don't remember what the case was. Then plus you couldn't get any smoke. So against my own better judgment, I even took you into somebody that I know sells it and brought you to go and buy probably the best ounce of weed you've ever bought. And I guarantee you probably the best you've ever smoked. You know, we happen to be neighbors to something that happened, and so we're automatically guilty by association. And I don't know what your trip is, dude. But as for me and my family, we're doing what we need to do as far as living life and serving our God. You know, and it's because of people like you that has made things so uncomfortable that we almost quit everything that we were doing because of people being like that. I know who you are, and I'm not worried to death about you at all. I'm not scared of you at all. I wish you would come and try to say some of them things to my face, because then you might see a different side of me. But, Bubba, don't. But I'm trying to be a Christian, which is Christ-like. So what would Jesus do? Well, that one might be taken wrong, because I know if it was Jesus here, he would probably lay hands on the wicked and pray them demons out of him. I think he'd been chasing too many demons, and he didn't know what to do with them when he got a hold of them, because they're eating you up, son. Trust me, they're eating you up. Okay, you can hear it in your voice, you can hear it in your crazy off the wall accusations. Leave us alone. Okay? I don't know what it is you're serving, but my God is a whole lot more powerful than that. That's why every time I get on here, I struggle with trying not to say anything about that. But you know, it's getting to where it's getting so much that I can't get Selena to sit down and do a video with me anymore, because she doesn't want anything to do with them. Okay? He's going under every name he can. Now it's Voodoo Child. And Sandra Ray, or whatever else it is. You know, he's going by many different names, and this dude is right here in our camp. Sat down amongst us in our living room and have received from me being kind-hearted. He had been blessed just being here. This is how we get repaid. I want everybody to understand this and know this, and understand exactly the kind of aggravation and trouble that we go through every day, because there are so many people out there that think that we're not Christians because we don't do this, or we do this, or we do that. How am I not a Christian because I smoke weed? How am I not a Christian because I might drink a beer or two? How am I not a Christian because I say a cuss word? How am I not a Christian because I don't have a shirt on? How am I not a Christian in your eyes? You want me to answer that? Because we're all raised up differently, and we're all brainwashed to believe that everything is the idea of perfect is what has been pounded in your head. And it's not exactly somebody else's idea of perfect. It's not always the same thoughts as someone else. Okay? When you start downing a person because of their beliefs being different, then you instantly start judging them. Yeah, he's after everybody in the slabs. Anybody who will fork over $600 is what he thinks is owed to him because of a $600 car hauler. He did mention that in there. Is it because of that? I mean, I know that he had sold a generator and a car hauler to my neighbor, you know, so we won't mention any kind of names, but we do know exactly what all he was getting and why he was ran off from over there. Nobody likes hard drugs, buddy. The dope, when it came around and you were the one doped out, nobody wanted you there. I'm sorry, but if you're all doped out, I don't want you here either. That's just us. We're all kind of like that. We don't want around it. You want to try every single day to put everything on blast from me. And I'm not hiding anything. You find out anything about my past, you find out anything about me, fine. Good work. You've done your homework. Good deal. But here's a shocker. I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint. I have sin in my life too. Imagine that. Think of it this way. If I didn't have sin in my life and I was perfect, wouldn't I just walk straight way up into heaven? Huh? Just bypass all this torment and all this trouble here? That's what would happen. But you know, the Bible talks about those that mess with his children. And I know I'm a child of God. So all I can say is I'm going to pray for you, buddy. Pray you get your stuff situated and fixed in your head and stop messing with people. No, it wasn't bothering me, but what bothers me so much is the fact that I'm watching it bothering everybody else, and it's taking a toll. It's taking a toll, especially on Selena here. I can't even get her to do a video with me anymore. And it kind of loses the whole... I mean, I enjoy doing these, and if I can't do what I enjoy doing with the person I enjoy being with, then I end up trying to find a different thing to enjoy doing. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just feel very, very heavy-hearted about it. And it doesn't matter how many times we delete this fool, he keeps on. And from what I understand, he's hounding everybody. Everybody that does YouTube. He's hounding everybody, expecting everybody from the slabs to pay him $600. For what? because of a botched up circus act that you called a DJ entertainment. That, dude, that $600 for that, I could have took different color cellophanes and put it over different flashlights and waved them around and done a better job than that. Just saying. I was not impressed. I did not like the thing, and I certainly ain't paying no $600 for it. Nor do I think anybody in the slabs owes you a dime. And I do have a very questionable about a lot of things, saying how you want to make fun of me and try to drag me in the middle of everything and run my name. Why don't we start with a conspiracy then? How about the fact that the day that all of this is in question, from what I understand, 4th of July, the same night that you got ran off from the Goonies, same night that you went and sold a car dolly and a generator to a person that didn't have any money. So I'm wondering how exactly that worked for you, especially considering, you know, we all know who can get what and what can be done where. So, what was your involvement, especially considering you had to get out so quick that you had to get rid of your car dolly and you had to get rid of your generator and make a shady deal to do so, or whatever else? You had to get out, but yet you stayed right here in the slabs. Stayed right around the people that had the kids. Stayed right in the area. It wasn't until Mike got arrested that you took off. And when you first started tampering with us and driving us nuts, you kept going under all of these different names. And when I figured out exactly who you were and I called you on it, oh, no, I'm a carpenter in Texas. And you figured it out. That I knew exactly who you were. Now you're not so ashamed of saying so, but you're implementing every single other person that you can ever imagine to be involved in something as heinous as what had happened, and also making it very clear that you had came here with the intent to destroy the demons, as you say, and everything when you had come here to begin with. So you came here in order to tear up something over there. I'm sorry, but if anybody else that has the conspiracy type mind starts kind of putting you right there in the pincushion, huh? I don't know any of this to be fact. I just know what I know. And this I've seen. This very same guy that's causing hell is the very same guy that is keeping track of everything that we all do and is worried about what is going on as far as you know. And then there's also different talks about different charges that were brought on, you know, with acid and everything else. And I remember a conversation about that, and I remember telling you straight to your face, I don't know anybody you could get that from. Okay, yeah, I don't know about Adobe Man. I don't know what was on with him. I'm talking about this hoodoo guy. But, you know, you stop and think about it. Really think about it. The fact that we all know that you were sitting there talking with the mother of the children the night in question. So let's add all of that in. It kind of puts you right there in the middle of it all, don't it? You don't like that too much, do you? Well, I don't like you sitting there running around spreading lies about me. I'm a good person. I try to do right by everybody. And it's very, very offensive. You know, there's no reason to go after somebody that is trying to live right and trying to live for God, why go after them and try to belittle them, tell them that they're not a man of God because they smoke weed, or they're not a man, and why badger them instead of helping them out? Why you see a person that is striving to be what a true Christian is and working very hard at it. You see the compassion I have for the God that I serve, and yet you want to tear that person down. It's no wonder why so many people backslide. It's the same reason why I don't go to a church. It's almost the same idea. You walk into a church and the ones in the back rows are all gossiping about you, and by the time you get up to the front rows, they're trying to pray you through and make you perfect before you ever even come close to that pulpit.
Everything needs to be put in the camper now.
It doesn't work well that way. People don't like that. People don't like being hammered about their thoughts, about their religion, about their ideas, or hammered because I have open thoughts about other things. All of those are things that, that's not for anybody to judge anybody over. But Hoodoo, when you go as far as threatening me and my family, you go too far. And as far as that invitation you asked, it's always an invitation. You're more than welcome to come say any of this to my face you want to. I pray that you don't. Because I know, and I know me. You ever come and threaten me and my family to my face, and I'm going to have a whole lot of repenting to do afterwards. And it's going to be a lot of unnecessary repenting. So stay your distance. But if you must, come test the waters all you want.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Love you guys. You have a blessed day. Much love. God bless.